I mean, that's not enough to do anything.
I started off with some wonderful engineers. They made some interesting findings. I took the ball and just by chance in 30 days stumbled onto written language, messages, audio, something like holograms. I have published the findings, APA format. I've submitted it to several agencies around the world, including NASA, SETI. I just wanted to share it with you because I feel like you're one of the few people who could really appreciate it. What they're trying to say is that it's a periton. This would be like a microwave stray signal that just happened to be in the area of the radio telescope at the time. There's only one problem. There's several voices on here that are not at all from the Earth. And there's at least 6 or 7 different languages that look like ancient Zhao, ancient Qi, ancient Han, and ancient Zhou Chinese literature. So we've submitted something like 70 or 80 individual figures along with the files all around the globe.
Let me make a prediction.
Yes, sir.
If that's right, what you're saying, this will go down as the discovery of the century.
Because, see, we have 2 engineers who found the noise.
Whoever found it, whoever name is on this, this will go down as the discovery of the century.
Let me direct you to our webpage where we're putting up our findings. We've named it after Ganesha.
Do me a favor, can you email me the website and I'll pass it on to others?
I went in and found 6 hours of keyboard music. Then I started to demodulate it. Then I started to get the voices. We've got holograms of wars, ancient wars. We have sagas. We have scrolls. All the original scripts that have ever come. Now get this. We had to decompress. It all came in a fast radio burst in just 2 seconds.
Chris, that would be the first thing that I would have predicted, because people just don't want to, they just can't relate to something that's that new.
If we had someone like Dr. Stephen Lieb, maybe these guys are onto something?
I'm too old. I just want to be able to help, and I will. I mean, like I said, let me have the name of the web. Just email me the website, and I will have people that really know what they're doing, that are academically respected. Look at this. I really will. The Jodie Foster movie and the reaction that this has received it's sort of like we are a primitive people. One comment that I remember a good friend of mine saying one time, we were having some sort of philosophical discussion about something or other. He said, we don't realize how primitive we are. That has always stayed with me because we are primitive. I think that the significance, transcends anything. Who knows? This could mark, a turning point. I could say that it's going to be incredible. What you wrote me a little thing about a vertical wave, and it struck me immediately that was something kind of special. And that was something that, I was going to ask you about it anyway, that I would want to send around. It's incredibly impressive, yes. You know what's fascinating to me, Chris? I mean, we have similar kinds of interests. He basically didn't develop his stuff out of a university. He did it at home. Basically, he was out of the sort of orthodoxy of science. Another one is Julian Barber. Wrote a book in 1999 on time and basically argues that time is just an artifact. It's just a construct. There's no such thing as time, and it sounds so weird, but it's published. It was, been incredibly well reviewed, by people in academia. He doesn't teach. He's not allowed in academia. I mean, because it's considered heresy.
Doctor, this is like mithril silver. It is a magical scroll. After I viewed this, let me tell you what happened to me. It was like a hominid touching the obelisk in 2001. It was the error-correcting code in between the holograms. I just stumbled onto that, and I thought to myself, did they have a humanoid visitor? Is that what sparked this? So this is overwhelming.
It's overwhelming. It should be overwhelming to everybody. The reason that it so defies what we accept as orthodoxy, what we accept as, science. It's an uphill battle to get it accepted. But it very well could be, like I said, the discovery of the century. But you're going to have to be prepared to, kind of fight and kind of really demonstrate it. I mean, we grow up thinking that if we find something so special, that everybody will just immediately, genuflect and drop to their knees, et cetera, and just say, oh, my goodness, this is it. This is the answer. No. People don't want to be told that, their way of looking at the world, their prism, their perspective, their paradigm is completely wrong. They don't want to be told that. So, that's sort of one of the battles you have when you come up with something that is incredibly special.
I'm just going to go ahead and send you my paper. Keep in mind, it's just a concept paper. It's not dissertation level. It's only 53 pages.
Oh, no, that's fine. Give me your website address.
I'm talking to the engineers. They said, Chris, we don't have a means to encode in the society today anything close to this. They say, Chris, what are these voices? These are not human voices. I was such a skeptic for so long. I have still not told my better half, Jennifer. It's fast radio burst, decryption and demodulation, algorithmic process. So I got that submitted. I believe it has a profound impact. It's like some type of
hypnotic.
When you hear this and you see this, I haven't showed you anything. 3D holograms that run for hours, organ pieces and fugues.
Let me. I would love to see that. I'm incredibly intrigued.
You got it.
And a lot of, just like I said, if something like this is discovered, I don't think it's going to come out of academia, conventional thinking. Chris, thanks a million. It was a great pleasure, and I'm really happy about your family and everything.
The blockchain revolution is transforming the global arena, disrupting every